Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to Lesson 2. Okay, does everyone have their books, their pencils, their pens? Are your ears open? Let's begin today's lesson, okay? Today's lesson, we are going to be talking about our family. Okay, about our family. So let's go through today's words which we're going to study, okay? First word in our vocabulary we're going to study today are sisters. Okay, everyone say it with me. Sisters. Sisters. Okay? Now, the second word we have here. Brothers. Brothers. Okay, one more time. Brothers. Good. Now we're going to try the third word. Okay? We have sisters, brothers, and now we have people. Okay? With a P. People. People. Okay, moving on. You might see them. Okay? The next one we have are babies. Babies are Aggie. Babies. Babies. Okay? Next one after that, we have new. New. This is new. Okay? Laughing. Laughing. I am laughing. Laughing. And the last word today will be singing. Singing. I cannot sing, but can you say it one time? Singing. Great. Okay, good job. Let's look at these words now. We have sisters. So, if we look at our first picture today, we have here sisters. Okay? So, Lisa and Lori are sisters. They have the same mother and father. People from the same family sometimes look like each other. Okay? So here we have 1, 2 sisters. Okay? If there was one, just one sister, she'd be sister. Okay? Let's take a look. Okay? So we can have one sister. Okay? Which is just with an R. If there's 2 or 3, we have sisters. Sisters. Okay? Always have an S. Sisters. Means 2, 3, 4, 5 sisters maybe. Okay? I have one sister. So it's just an R. Sister. Okay? My friend has 2 sisters. Okay? Does everyone get that? Okay, back to it. So we have 2 sisters, and they are people. Men, women, children. We are all children. Or we are all people. Forgive me. Okay? So, moving on. These brothers enjoy reading together. Okay? 1, 2, brothers. Okay? So before we were talking about sisters, brothers. There are 2 brothers. If there's 1, what would you call 1? A brother. Okay? You can have 1 brother, 1 sister. Okay? So again, as we had 1 sister, or we can have maybe 2 sisters, we can have 1 brother, or 2, 3, 4 brothers. Brother, Brothers. Okay? There's that S again. So anything, when you have 2 or 3 or 4, you put an S after the word. Okay? Like finger, fingers. Okay? Always an S, like a snake. Sisters, brothers. Okay? Did you get that? Let's move on. Okay? So these brothers enjoy reading together. They love to read. Up top here, Aggies, okay? These babies, okay? Babies play with toys. They all wear new shoes. So, these babies, how many babies do you see here? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 babies, right? If there was just one, you would call him a baby. Okay? One baby. So these babies, they all wear new shoes. So they have their shoes. But what is new? New. Okay? New is something that is brand new. It's from the store. Okay? Your mother goes to the store and buys new shoes, a new game, a new shirt. Okay? This shirt is not new. It is old. Okay? I have worn it before. These pants are old. It's something that has been used many times. So new is straight from the store. New music, a new video game, a new toy. It's something new for you. Okay? It's not old and broken. So I hope we all like new things. So these babies have new shoes. Okay? And see again, they say shoe. Shoe is one, but shoes. There are 2 shoes. So keep note, okay? Shoes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shoes. Shoes. Okay? Perfect. So, moving down, the family in this picture is laughing and having fun. So the family here, they're laughing. What is laughing? What are they doing? They're smiling. They're laughing. We all like to laugh when we hear a joke or watch a cartoon, see a movie. Laughing is a great feeling. So everyone try to laugh. Laughing. Not funny, but it can be, right? Okay, so the family here are laughing. Next picture, we have these people. Okay? Just like before, people, many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. People. These people are singing. Excuse me. Singing a song. Okay? Maybe you were laughing because I cannot sing a song. But these women are singing. I wish I could sing. I go to a noribong with my friends and we try to sing, but we don't do a good job. Okay? So these people are singing a song. Okay. So these are today's vocabulary words. So we have one more time. Sisters. Next one, brothers. People. Babies. New. Laughing. And singing. Okay? Did you catch all that? I hope so, okay? Because now we're going to move on with our next activity. So if everyone's ready, let's begin down here. We're going to be talking about a poem. A poem is almost a musical story. It rhymes, okay? And today's story is called Families, Families. Okay, so see, there's an S. Families means there's not 1, 2, 3, 4 families. Okay? So families here, it's slightly different. You add an ES. I'll show you here. So if we have 1 family. This is the proper spelling. Family. Okay? But if you have 2, okay? 2 families. Now you see here, the Y changes to an I. Then you must add ES to retain the same sound. So whenever you have a Y sound, like maybe baby, okay, it becomes babies, families, okay? So 2 families, or 1 family. Still sounds the same, but you just change the I and the Y. Same sound, but a different letter, okay? So let's go on. Families, families. First part here. I'll read it for you. Families, families. All kind of families. Mothers and fathers. Sisters and brothers. Aunts and uncles. And cousins too. Okay? So we have here families, families. This is a family. I have a family. All kinds of families. Mothers. Who's the mother here? Who would be the mother? Right, there's your mother. And fathers. Your father there. Okay. Sisters. We have 2 sisters here. A sister here. Okay. And brothers. 2 brothers. Little brother here, right? So we have mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers. That's what your inner family is all about. I have 1 brother. I have 1 sister. And my mother and father. Okay? So, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Do you have 1 brother? 2 brothers? 2 sisters maybe? Okay? And last part here. Aunts. What is an aunt? Well, let me tell you next part. We'll move on. An aunt, if you look here at our family tree, okay, this is what we call a family tree. It looks a little like a tree. So we can have our father and mother, okay? Your inner family here, father and mother. Then you may have me. You may be a boy or a girl, but me. Okay? You have your brother and sister, or brothers and sisters, right? So this is your inner family. But the question is, who is your aunts? Okay? In America, some people may say aunts. But also in England and in some parts of Canada, they say aunts. Aunts, aunts. Okay? They're both correct. So you choose which you like. Okay? So the aunt is, let's find the aunt. So if this is me, my father, my aunt, who's my aunt? My aunt is over here. So it's my father's brother, sister, or wife. So this is your uncle and aunt. Okay? So maybe your mother's sister, aunt. your father's brother is a uncle. Okay? And if they get married, your father's sister, or your mother's brother, if they get married, their spouse becomes an aunt or an uncle too. Okay? Are you following me? So you see, your father's brother is your uncle. Okay, your uncle or your mother's sister is your aunt. I have 3 aunts. I have 3 uncles. Uncle Mike, Uncle Doug, and Uncle Tim. I have Aunt Sharon, Aunt Jennifer, and Aunt Judy. Okay? And the last part, aunts and uncles and cousins too. Okay? Cousins are your uncle or aunt's children, right down here. So you, your father, your uncle and aunt, children. They are your cousins. One is cousin. There's 2, 3, 4 cousins. In my family, I have 26 cousins. 26. Whoa, I can't even put that up. 26 cousins. I have a very big family. Okay? So here we go. Aunt, uncle, cousin, or cousins. Okay. I hope you gathered that. So think about your family. How many uncles do you have? You have 1 uncle, 2 uncles, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. And how many aunts do you have? 1 aunt, 2 aunts, 3 aunts, 4 aunts maybe? And how many cousins do you have? How many? Many families have 10, 15 cousins. But sometimes they only have 2. Okay? So one more time. Families, families. All kind of families. Mothers and brothers. Whoa, I made a mistake. Mothers and fathers. Sisters and brothers. Aunts and uncles. And cousins too. Okay? So, let's move on to the next activity we have here. So, continuing with our poem. Families, families. Okay? All kinds of families. People. People who live with us. Us. People who live with us. People who care for us. Grandmas and grandpas and babies brand new. So, we know what families are now. This is a family. Okay? All kinds of families. People. Who are people? Anyone. These are all people. Men, women, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, aunts, uncles, babies. All people. Okay? Everyone are people. Okay? People who live with us in your house. Live, to live. Your mother lives with you. Your father. Your brother. Your sister, yes? People who care for us. People who take care of us. Grandmas and grandpas. Okay? Grandmas and grandpas. Grandmas and grandpas are, let's see, here are you. So your father's father is your grandfather. Okay, we have grandfather. But they also call them, grandpa. Okay? Grandfather or grandpa. I have one grandpa and one grandfather. A different name. Okay? And we also have here, you look, your father's mother is your grandmother. Grandmother. Or, we also say here, grandma. Okay? I have a grandma. One grandma and one grandmother. I use different names. Okay? My family chose to different. Grandma, grandpa, grandmother, grandfather. Okay? So it's same thing, just a different name. Okay, so me, my mother or fathers and mothers are grandmothers and grandfathers. Or in the poem, grandmas and grandpas. Okay? And babies. Brand new. So babies, very small. A new baby is very small. Okay? Sometimes they have no hair. Sometimes a new baby is very fat or very red. Okay? A new baby, very young. Okay? Maybe 1 week. 1 month old, a new baby. Okay? So remember, babies. Just like families. Families, babies. Same sound. Okay? And babies, brand new. A new baby. So, one more time. Families, families, all kind of families. People who live with us. People who care for us. Grandmas and grandpas. And babies brand new. Okay? So here, our last part, we have a picture of a very big family. Very big. Okay? Families, families. All kind of families. Coming and going. Okay? Coming and going. Laughing and singing. Singing. Laughing and singing. Caring, to take care, to love, and sharing. Okay? To share, to give. Okay? And loving you. Okay? So families, families. All kind of families. Coming and going. Laughing and singing. Caring and sharing and loving you. Okay? So we have a very big family here. Let's see, who can we see? Who would this be? This would be a baby, yes? And who would this be? Who's this man? What would he be called? It's got someone small there. This probably is a father, yes? Father, okay? And who's this woman? There's a baby in her. She would be a mother, okay? So we have mother, father, baby, and maybe this looks like the mother's brother. What do we call a mother's brother? We call him, remember, an uncle. He is an uncle. Okay? And maybe this woman behind, she looks like the woman. So the woman's sister. What would her name be? So we have an uncle. She would be an aunt. Okay? Her aunt. Your aunt. Moving up here, we have a very old woman. I'm sorry, she's old. So we can think, who's old? A grandmother, okay? Your grandmother. And an old gentleman over here, grandfather. Good, it's a grandfather. Grandmother, grandfather. Okay? And who maybe is this? Younger children. They would be your cousins. Okay? Many, 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 many cousins. It's a very big family. This is like my family. Every year my family gets together. All my uncles, aunts, cousins, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, we all come together. And we have a big party. Eat lots of food and enjoy the time to be with one another. So this is what we call a large family. Okay? So we have our family tree. Let's review one more time. There's you, your brother or brothers, sister, two of them, sisters. Okay? Then you have your mother and father. Over here, you have your aunt or your uncle or aunts and uncles. And their children are cousins. Okay? They are cousins. Lastly, we have your parents, your grandmothers, your grandfathers. Okay? So, let's think about this. We have a question down here, number 1. Question number 1. Who are some of the family members in this poem? So, who are the family members in this poem? Well, a hint. They're in yellow. Okay? So here, families, all kind of families, mothers and fathers, one of our vocabulary words, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles and cousins too. So everyone here is in the poem so far. And if we just look up top here, grandmas and grandpas. Okay? The people who take care of you. Maybe your grandmother, lives with you and your family. Okay? So number 2, let's see, what do we have? How do you think the author feels about families? How does the man or woman who wrote this story feel about families? Families. You can see here all kinds of families. Coming and going, laughing and singing, caring and sharing, and loving you. These are very happy words, yes? I think this man, maybe this man or woman who wrote this poem, they love their family. They have a very big, strong family. They care for each other. They love each other. Okay? So I think they have a very good family. Okay? So feels. How do you feel? I feel strong. I feel happy about my family. Okay? Now, number 3. How are some families different? How is a family different? This is one family. But how do families differ? Well, many ways. Maybe they have no brothers or sisters. It is just you. Or maybe you have 5 brothers and sisters. Okay? This family, there are 2 aunts. Your family or other families, there could be 5 aunts, 7 uncles, or maybe there are 0, no uncles, no aunts. Could be a very, very small family. Okay? It can happen. Sadly, other families, maybe there are only 2 grandparents or no grandparents. Many different ways a family can change, right? So, you can also ask, how are some families the same? How are they the same? How would this be the same in every family? Easy. Okay? There are always 2 people in every family. There's always your father and your mother. You need them. They're there for you. Without a father and mother, there's no you. Bye-bye. Okay? And every mother or father has grandfather and grandmother. You need these people. Okay? So right here in the center, grandmothers, grandfathers, fathers, mothers, always in a family. You need them to have a family. Okay? The people who love you are your family. And the last question. It says, choose one picture from the poem and tell why you like it. What picture do I like? We have a picture of a small family, some sisters, some brothers, baby and a father, grandparents, grandmother, grandmother, brother and sister. But this is my favorite picture. It is like my family, big. Look at all the smiles. Everyone's smiling, happy, together. Just like the poem, right? Laughing and singing, smiling and loving. It's a big family. It seems and looks like a great time, yes? I love it when my family comes together and we can enjoy our time together, just like this. Okay? So, today we learned about families. Let's review quickly one more time. Okay, so we have a family, our vocabulary. We can have 1 sister or 2 sisters. 1 brother, or we can have 2 brothers. Okay? Okay? 1 family or 2 families. Okay? I hope you all understood today's lesson about families. Okay, so remember, if there's always 2 things, you add an S sound to it. Okay? Finger, fingers. Maybe ear, ears. Okay? Eye, eyes. So we always add an S sound to more than one object, okay? So I hope you learned a lot today. It's been great speaking with you again, and we'll see you in Lesson 3. Have a good day. See you next time.